Hey guys, my name is Janelle Monet and today we're creating a pride cake. Happy Pride everybody. Doll cakes are like signature to this channel. There's like at least like 2 or 3 a month now. But most of the doll cakes I create are primarily for like girl characters, but dresses are not just for girls. They're for anybody who's fabulous. So let's get started. Let's create this cake. I actually have new footage. You guys, I created a doll cake with a chocolate cake. I wanted to eat it. So instead of using vanilla, I created chocolate. I love chocolate cake, especially when it's warm. If you put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds before you eat it. Chocolate cake is bomb. I'm just doing all the basics, you guys. We got this buttercream. We got a second layer of cake. Then we're gonna add another layer of cake with some buttercream in between that layer. And then we give it a crumb coat. Oh, look at that crumb coat. That crumb coat looks so good. Bomb crumb coat for days. Now, when I make a doll cake, usually it's covered in about probably like 500 tons of fondant. But for this cake, I decided to go in a different direction. I'm using primarily buttercream. So I placed my doll in the middle and then I started to score my cake with a toothpick. For the bottom of this gown, I'm creating a rainbow and I wanted this rainbow to have like some flow at the bottom, but hold on, too much flow. So I don't want them straight up and down and I'm just creating a curved line using a toothpick. So I have guidelines. I know where and how big each of my rainbow stripes is gonna be, right? Now for the bottom of the cake, I am using a very large star piping tip and I'm just rotating stars. So we got a small one and then right next to it is a larger star and I'm just gonna repeat it with a smaller one and a larger one and just work my way all the way around the cake. This would be like the tulle underneath the dress. Once I finished that, I started to create my rainbow gown. So I've got all of the colors of the rainbows, including baby blue and pink, because I like the way those look even though they're not on a rainbow. Let's create the rainbow. I'm just alternating using a star tip as well as a round tip, just to create texture for my gown. Ooh, look at this red. It's like a whiplash and a little bit of a flirt. Sorry. I had a choke attack. It's like a whiplash and a flirt alert. Hold on, I gotta catch my breath now. Now the reason I decided to create this cake was because I wanted to celebrate Pride with you. I've only been to one Pride festival and that was in Chicago. It was a really beautiful day. The only thing I wish was that I was more comfortable with who I was at the time. I was a lot younger and I wasn't as comfortable with myself as I am now, and so I wasn't as free to do all the things I wanted to do. One of the hardest things in the world to do is be yourself. I am very lucky that all the people that I have in my life are accepting of who I am. And I know that there are a lot of people out there who do not have that support, who are not lucky enough to be able to celebrate pride in who they are. So if you can't go out, then you can stay in and you can celebrate with me. Because as a wise woman once said, I am not a me, I am a we, and a we march with a pride. Now once I finished piping the bottom of my gown, I started to work on the top. And because there's so much color on the top, I decided to create a black t-shirt with some black fondant. Yes, queen, I couldn't make a cake without fondant. You guessed it, I'm in love with this stuff even though I don't like to eat it sometimes. In fact, most of the time I wish cake had just whipped cream on it instead of buttercream because I think buttercream is a little too heavy for my taste. Now, I decided to make this a sleeveless shirt because I noticed that this doll has a gun show going on and I wanted everyone to be able to see it. He also got abs, so that's why this is like a midriff. I wanted to keep this very simple but also add a very like fabulous element, so I wrote pride with some silver luster dust. Can't have a doll cake without luster dust. It's just not gonna happen. I don't know. Like that commercial with the old people and the lady is like, every senior citizen should have life alert. Every doll cake should have luster dust. And voila! My pride doll cake was complete. I love the way this cake turned out. I'm gonna start using buttercream a lot more. I forgot about the beautiful texture that buttercream has. Oh man, this rainbow. It's fantastic, isn't it? Look how saturated all of those colors are. And I hope you guys are excited about Pride Month. I'm gonna try and go to all the prides in my area. There are a lot. There's West Hollywood Pride, there's Long Beach. There's only 2. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love you. I will see you very soon. Peace.